Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Whitby, where I have come today and I'm going to try the famous Magpie fish and chips takeaway here at Whitby on the North Yorkshire coast. Now if you TripAdvisor it and check what the reviews are like for the Magpie cafe, it gets so many excellent reviews, over 6,500 excellent reviews out of 9,500 reviews in total. I think over 6,500 are excellent. People have said things like it's the best fish and chips they've had, possibly the best in the UK, the best they've ever had. Amazing fish and chips, amazing food, freshly cooked. There's so many good reviews. So I thought while I'm in Whitby, I thought I will go to Magpies, and I don't think I'm going to get fish and chips. I think I'm probably going to get sausage, chips and curry, because I really do want to try the curry because they do a Magpie blend curry sauce. So I'm going to try the sausage, chips and curry. I'll show you what I get and I'll give you my honest reviews on it. So let's go check out Magpies here at Whitby on the North Yorkshire coast. That's the little van, the Magpies Whitby catch van. So I'm just going to show you where it is. There is a little bit of a queue because it is insanely popular regardless of the season, whether it's winter, summer or what. But if you're in the summer, you do expect a really big queue at both the cafe and the takeaway, but mostly the cafe because obviously you're limited indoor seating, and there's usually a queue of up to 15-20 people during busy times waiting to get in the Magpie cafe. But that's where it is. That is the Magpie takeaway. It's all freshly cooked to order, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to order sausage, chips and Magpie blend curry sauce, and we'll find somewhere to sit here in Whitby and we'll go through it together. I'll show you what it's like and I'll give you my honest thoughts on this insanely popular fish and chip shop. Okay, £6.75 later. That's what it costs, £6.75 for chips, small battered sausage and the Magpie blend of curry sauce. So I'm excited to try it. It smells really nice, all really freshly done. You do have to wait 10 minutes or so, just because they put everything on fresh. There's no sort of stale food being held until it gets ordered. It all gets put onto order. And the whole place itself, I was quite surprised at just how clean, sparkling clean, spotlessly clean the whole place was. Really nice and clean, no bits anywhere. The salt and vinegar station is just opposite where you pay and where you collect your food, so there's a different area that'll be covered in salt and vinegar, so you don't get it on the area where your food is, which is really good. So it was quite popular. The fish bites looked really good. The fish bits, I think they're called fish pieces. It's $9.95 for fish pieces and chips, but you got loads. I think about 6 pieces of fish. The fish pieces that you get 6 of are about the same size. Each one of them individually is about the same size as the piece of fish that I got at Cleethorpes, but looks so much better. Pure fish, white flaky fish, really fresh, nice crisp batter. So I'm going to find somewhere to sit down now and tuck into this sausage, chips and Magpie blend of curry sauce, and I'll give you my thoughts. So I'm going to sit near the bandstand. Look, I'll sit with a view of the Abbey and we'll chill out there and tuck into this. It's so hot, can feel it burning through. So as I say, £6.75. Let's have a try of the chips. It was £1, about £1.70 more I think for the bigger sausage. The chips are real good. The chips are made of Sagitta potatoes, new crop Sagitta potatoes, like the fish pan in Scarborough, and that was literally one of the best chip shop meals I've had ever at Scarborough. I'll sit like this and then you've got the Abbey just behind me. So the chips they're not as good as fish pan in Scarborough, but they're good chips. I don't think these ones are cooked in beef dripping because they don't have the same flavour, texture or taste like flavour, you know what I mean? But they are good chips. I've got them smothered in that really nice curry sauce. It is really nice. It's like a real fruity, tangy curry sauce. I don't know what I was expecting when it said it's a Magpie blend. I expected it to taste a little bit different. I mean, it is slightly different to a lot of other curry sauces you get because it's got a little bit of a kick. You can taste like a little bit of a ting. But that is delicious. As I say, the chips are really good. Not great. They're not fantastic like fish pan in Scarborough, but they're really good. Let's try the sausage. Let's see what this is like. Really fresh and hot. Look at the sausage, look. Pretty good. I usually get fish and chips, but I've had quite a lot of fish and chips recently, and I'm not a massive fan of it. And I definitely don't have fish with curry sauce. And because they do their own Magpie blend of curry sauce, I really wanted to try the curry sauce. So I had to get something that I was able to have the curry sauce with. And I do like a sausage from the Chippy. Let's show you it again. Okay. So the chips don't taste greasy. You can't taste any fat or oil on them. They do taste light and fluffy. I just wish that the coating on the chips, I wish there was a little bit crispier. A la fish pan. But I think that might be maybe due to the oil that they cook them in. I think if it was beef dripping, they probably would be a little bit crispier on the edge. But the service was really good in there. You get a lot of curry sauce, look. It's smothered in curry sauce. The server was really friendly, chatty. Really good location. Decent price. I will pop the menu up now. The prices. It's about £9.50 for fish and chips. And as I say, this was £6.75 for mine. So, yeah. To be honest, if I'd have come here straight after Seaway in Cleethorpes, then this would be a massive upgrade. I mean, it is a massive improvement anyway from that, but because I've been to the fish pan in Scarborough just last week, I think that, in my opinion, is going to take some beating. I'll search high and low. Every time I go somewhere, a different seaside, I'll look for one of the best chippies that is around that area, and I'll review the food from it, and that's all in the hope of finding something that might be better than fish pan in Scarborough, but I'm not holding out much hope. Just because that was literally one of my favourite fish and chips that I've ever had. Like, in all of my years of fish and chip consumption, the fish pan in Scarborough was the best. The batter on that sausage is really nice. It's not greasy, it's not oily, fatty. It's nice and fresh, crispy, tasty. But yeah, if I was going to score it, I'd probably score this an 8 out of 10. Without the curry sauce, it would probably be a 7. Because it's really nice, it's good, but it's not brilliant. But the curry sauce has a different dimension to it. It just gives a different flavour to it all, doesn't it? And I'm a big fan of curry sauce anyway. So yeah, I'd say probably 8. But that's it, so I'm going to finish this. Hope you've enjoyed it. Pop in the comments if you've been to the Magpie Cafe in Whitby. Let me know your thoughts of it. Let me know your experiences of it. I have been in the cafe area of it, like the cafe part of it, where you sit down and table service. But many years ago. Maisie was just a baby. And it was really nice. But you know what? Why is there no seagulls about? this is where people come and have the chips. And I think the last time I had chips here, years and years ago, with my mum and dad, I think a seagull was trying, or at least a gaggle of seagulls, or whatever it's called. A gang of them was trying to gang up on us and steal our food. There's hardly any about. There's hardly any people about. There is literally just me with food, but still there's no seagulls trying to harass me for me chips, unless they don't like the curry sauce. But I'm going to finish this. As I say, if you've enjoyed it, pop a like on it. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. It's a very new channel, not got a lot of videos on there yet. I'm hoping to put a lot more on as we go on. It's only just started, so your support is massively appreciated, so thank you so much for that. Consider subscribing if you like it, and we'll see you guys on the next one. From Whitby, I will see you later. Goodbye.